Hello, Jags. I'm Mary Hawkins Butler, and I am honored to be your mayor. I'm your biggest fan. Not only do you compete athletically, but also academically. Oh, we are so proud of you. You compete locally, you compete regionally, and nationally. We know that the time is now. You can make your mark. Go out and get it. Nothing is impossible. We are behind you, and we love you.
At Merit Health Medical Group, our mission is to provide high-quality health care in a convenient hometown location. Our team of primary and specialty care providers is here to take care of your family's immediate medical needs. With over 30 clinics and numerous specialties in Central Mississippi, we're here to help you live a happier, healthier life. Merit Health Medical Group. Good health is just around the corner.
At Mac Hike, football is in our blood. It's about teamwork, hard work, and dedication. Kind of like selling cars. And Mac Hike, well, we're the best in the game. You won't find lower prices on new trucks anywhere else than at Mac Hike. No matter what brand you pick, you always get up to $14,000 off MSRP on your new Ford, Ram, or Chevrolet. And that's what's called having skin in the game. Visit any of our 5 Mac Hike locations today.
Get that great Mac Hike feeling.
Quality, integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.
Welcome to the Coach Anthony Hart Show here on the Madison Central Football Network, mcbigblue.com, and Super Talk Mississippi. 97.3 is always brought to you by Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Coach, it was number 1 versus number 2, a big night in the jungle. The atmosphere couldn't have been better. And I tell you, you couldn't have ordered up better football. 28-14 victory over Brandon, across the county rival. We scored once in each quarter. It was just a huge ball game.
Yeah, yes, it was. Before the game, when we walked the team through the edge of the tailgate area to take the field, it was unbelievable the amount of people there. I thought, man, there's a lot of people here tonight. And I think our kids, kind of embraced it. We talked about the rankings, and we didn't try to say it's not important. We said, yeah, it is important. We're here for a reason. Let's keep it. Let's keep it as long as we can.
Defensively, I thought going into the ball game would be our biggest concerns, and boy, they stood up strong. Only gave up a touchdown. The other touchdown came on a kickoff return. But Creek Robertson, Nick Carter, each with 13 tackles. Andre Mack had another interception. Plus, he had 7 tackles, and Greg Hollins with 4 tackles and an interception, and held Brandon to just 125 yards in the air. I didn't see that part coming, but we did well.
Our biggest concern going in the ball game was our 3 10th grade cornerbacks. We have 3 guys that play 2 spots, and it's a high-level night, and they're having to kind of grow up in front of everybody, and they did. We didn't give up any big plays at their spots, and we had a lot of people step up and play well, and we didn't do everything perfect by any stretch of imagination, but we played hard, and we played for 4 quarters and made plays when we had to.
And got after the quarterback, had a couple of 4 hurries on him. And that was kind of the way you talked about defending it. You can defend it one way or another. We really got after him and messed up his time and had some pressure and held him for just 275 total yards.
We talk a lot of those things when we play against Brandon, and since Will has been the quarterback, that if you don't disrupt his timing some, he's going to kill you. And I thought our defensive staff did a great job of making him move his feet and disrupting his time. And he ran the ball some, but we wanted him to run the ball. He had some gains on us, but we felt like if you're a long way from the goal line, his running is not going to hurt you.
Special teams solid again. He had 1 punt for 59 yards. Got 2 touchbacks out of 4 kickoffs. Outside of the 1 kickoff on the short field there late in the game, I thought the special teams did really well.
Yeah, we did. On that, we didn't do a good job kicking the ball, and we didn't do a good job covering the ball. We just I think we relaxed. I think we went up 28-7, and I think our guys relaxed and lost maybe a little bit of intensity, but we'll learn from that.
We also have to remember sometimes they're still kids. They're
No
still
doubt
16,
about it.
17, 18-year-old kids. And it's not hard for that to happen from time to time. A great all-around effort out of the Jaguars defeating Brandon 28-14. We'll continue with more here on the Coach Anthony Hart Show, brought to you by Kincaid's Fine Clothing, right here on the Madison Central Football Network.
Whether you're looking for a mortgage to help with that starter home, want to start saving for law school, need a business loan for your bakery, or a personal loan for your dream car, we'll be here. No matter what your financial goals may be, we can help tailor a plan to help you reach them.
Accidents aren't planned. Mississippi Sports Medicine Orthopedic Urgent Care. You're in, you're out. You're better.
It's game day. All you should be worried about is the score, because we've got the food covered. With fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, crispy crinkle cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day in Georgia blue. It's like a home-cooked meal. How mama makes you feel, that's what we do. Oh yeah. The time is now to make memories with all your friends. We'll be looking for you, so y'all come on in. This family around here, it's Georgia blue.
In Madison, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Rodney Stokes for your insurance and financial needs.
Welcome back to the Coach Anthony Hart Show here on the Madison Central Football Network, mcbigblue.com, and Super Talk Mississippi 97.3. Kincaid's Fine Clothing always brings you the broadcast here before each and every game. And, Coach, we talked about defense and special teams. Jimmy was special on offense. There was no doubt about it. 6 for 9 for passing with a TD to get us started. He was 74 yards in the air, but 3 touchdowns on the ground, over 200 yards on 23 carries, and some very impressive big clips he made in that ball game.
Yeah, when he had the opportunities Friday night and to have big plays, he took advantage of them. There was two or three situations where we got it open good for him on the right spot, and he hit it and took advantage of it. Jimmy's going to play at a high level every Friday night, and he did last Friday night, and I'm just glad he's on our team.
I tell you, once he's in open space, I don't see he's difficult to catch. That's just the easy way to put it. He's a legit 4-3 runner, and when he's out there in open space, I mean, unless you've got a jet like he does, as they say, you're not going to catch him.
Better have an angle on him, or you're not going to catch him.
Duke Arnold, 10 carries for 32 yards. They did a good job hemming up our tailbacks. They knew that was part of the plan, and they were prepared for that. They just forgot about the third tailback, and that's actually the quarterback.
Yeah, I think, coming off the field after the game, I thought, they really, really worked hard on stopping our backs. And I think they worked hard on stopping our quarterback also, but I thought our staff did a good job in putting him in some positions that they maybe not been quite prepared for. And like I said before, when he had the opportunity to break a big one, he broke it.
You had Logan Reed, couple of passes, 43 yards at opening touchdown. That was big. Luke Robertson had 3 catches for 24 yards. It's good to see him back on the field.
It is. Luke's a big part of us, and missing the Jamboree and the Vicksburg game, you just kind of lost one of your elements that you planned on having going into the season. But I think he's back, and I think he's ready to go, and I think he'll be full speed from here on out.
Coach, obviously a big win, a solid opponent. I mean, here we are sitting number 1 again. I guess you're still with the same mentality. Let's embrace this. Let's enjoy this. But at the same time, we must continue to work hard.
You got to play. You got to practice, and you got to play whether you're 1 or you're 10 or whatever you are. And if you like being ranked there, you got to win them all. If you don't win them all, you're not going to be ranked there. And that's not our goal. Is to go undefeated. It is our goal, but you can't live on that goal, I guess. We just want to do well throughout the season and get prepared for a playoff run and just see how that works.
Coach Anthony Hart here on the Coach Anthony Hart Show, here brought to you by Kincaid's Fine Clothing. We'll return after this timeout here on the Madison Central Football Network. Welcome back to the Coach Anthony Hart Show here on the Madison Central Football Network, mcbigblue.com, and Super Talk Mississippi 97.3. As always, brought to you by Kincaid's Fine Clothing. Got the Northwest Rankin Cougars on the road this week. They're 0-2, Coach. Losses to Gulfport and Pearl. They're young, they're rebuilding, and something every team has to go through.
They do. You know, they're going through it a little bit, but, you know, I have no doubt in my mind when we step off that bus and get ready to play that they're going to get after us. It'll be a feather in their cap to knock us off, and I think you'll see that tonight against them.
Well, they're no longer in our district, but still a lot of history, a lot of rivalry there. It is a game that, you know, they remember. We've been down this road before. And like you said, they love nothing more to get after Madison Central, especially sitting where we are right now.
No doubt about it. And, you know, I tell our kids this week, you know, the last thing I remember of Northwest Rankin at our place last year was celebrating on our field and carrying the coach off the field, and a big party for beating us and winning the region. And, you know, we've got to keep that in mind and get ready to play them.
Coach, obviously, since you and I visited last week, for a lot of people don't know, we record this in the middle of the week, even though it's played before the game. But last Tuesday, a week ago Tuesday, obviously a very serious situation that had nothing to do with football except other than it was during practice and on the field with one of our young players. And we're just so happy and grateful and gracious that he is doing well. And I thought we'd take a few minutes to talk about that.
Yeah, you know, it's Jack Houston's young man's name. He's a sophomore, plays H-back and tight end for us, and has a little heart condition, and he went down on the practice field, and we were able to get Josh onto the field quickly, and Josh led everybody through what we needed to do for Jack to keep him stable until the EMTs got there, and then our Madison EMTs did a great job getting him transported to the hospital so the hospital doctors could carry on what they needed to carry on with. But, you know, he's doing well, and Saturday morning went and visited him, and he's sitting up in his bed talking, laughing, talking about watching the game the night before. And, you know, that's the biggest victory of the week. We can win every game from here on out, and it won't even touch that victory with Jack being okay.
Well, you know, it was so neat to see all the kids on social media. I believe it was Sunday when he got home, or maybe Saturday, I can't remember.
Saturday morning,
but seeing all the kids on the team, his teammates, and everybody that was there. And just a credit to our trainers, Josh, and the EMTs, and everybody that were there. And everybody was in the right place at the right time, and that wasn't coincidental. And it's just wonderful news for Jack, and I think it's really cool he got to watch the game last Friday.
It was. And, you know, if you knew all the situation and all the things that went on during the time that it happened, you know, you can just look and see how God just put different things in place to take care of Jack, because it was some things that went on that weren't supposed to go on, and they did. And I'm just so pleased that he's doing like he's doing.
Well, it is a credit, as we said, to the first responders and our staff, the best in the business. Coach, let's end on that good note, and let's continue to get prepared for Northwest Rankin. We can't celebrate Brandon anymore. Got another game coming up, and that's tonight here versus the Cougars on the road. Wish you and the players, everybody, the best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll return to the field after this timeout here on the Coach Anthony Hart Show here on the Madison Central Football Network, mcbigblue.com, and Super Talk Mississippi 97.3.
You made a promise to work, to lend a hand, to push, to build, to invest yourself, to make a difference. You made a promise, and so did we. To Mississippi, to each other. Bank Plus, it's more than a name, it's a promise.